Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this special bonus video I'm going to be looking at the catalogue sheet that came out of my Japanese King Poseidon gift set. This is a great idea from a fellow YouTuber and subscriber, Ultra Marcus, and I'd like to give him a big shout out. As I've just mentioned, he's also got a YouTube channel where he does stop motion, and it's fantastic, and I think you guys should have a look at it yourselves. So what I'm going to do with this video, this is, as I say, the catalogue, and I've got some other paperwork that came out of the Japanese gift set of King Poseidon, which was of course the great big Piranacon as we know him gift set. So I'm going to go through this, point out a few of the things that look a bit strange, and obviously show you a few other things that you might not have seen before with them being Japanese Transformers. So same with most catalogues, as you can see we've got the Autobots on the one side, and I'll turn it over in a second and show you the Decepticons. So if we start at the top, as I mentioned, this is a Super God Master Force one, so this has come out of King Poseidon. So we've got the Pretenders, and we've got the main Pretender there. This guy still eludes me. His name is Metalhawke, and for those of you that don't know, the inside Pretender robot, he is actually die-cast as well. So there's his little jet mode, and there's his robot mode, and he fits inside that shell. In the cartoon, he's one of the main characters, and of course this was a Pretender that we never saw anywhere outside of Japan, so he's a fantastically rare figure. You can have a Google and have a look of him. So we're moving along, we've got the Headmasters. So as I say, this was the cartoon they ran as well, and of course all these are nice and familiar. And we'll scroll along, and again, this is the Super God Master Force, so you'll recognise these as the Headmaster Juniors, but these are the Japanese variants. So you've got a Go Shooter at the top instead of Siren, and of course we've got Minerva. She was a lady transformer instead of Nightbeat. Hosehead's renamed as Cab, as I believe it. Let's hope I don't get any of these wrong. This is totally off the cuff. Don't worry, I won't swear, but as I say, this is totally off the cuff. So we've got the Power Masters here, and the one that they've changed there, you can't really see. Again, it's just a bit of a colour change. So if I pan down here to one of my guidebooks, there you go. You can see that they've changed his name to Ranger, and that's the Takara version of Joyride. But that's, as I say, he was in the Super God Master Force cartoon as well. Moving along, and this is Double Dealer, but funnily enough, as I say, he was actually renamed as Double Clouder, and the chest piece was gold. So whether or not that's because, there we go, there's the guidebook, that maybe they made the leaflets before they actually started the production, I don't know. But that's the difference, as I say, between the Hasbro and the Takara version. And the same with the Power Master Optimus Prime. I mentioned in a few other videos, his name is Godmaster and Ginrai. They've just used standard Hasbro shots. But, as I said, he did have the chrome for the stacks and the chrome for the front. So there's a bit of a difference there as well. But as I say, this is just a promo catalogue. Moving over, there's Six Knight, obviously. He's the Japanese version of Quick Switch. And the big difference is obviously the colour. And of course, you've got some chrome there on the drill. I am doing a video on him, but as he's got 6 modes, it's taken a little longer than I thought. Moving over again to more of the Target Masters. Now we've got 2 super rare ones here. We've got, if I can stop the reflection, there we've got Stepper and we've got Artfire. Let me see if I can get this, there we go. And these 2 are super rare. And the Target Masters may look familiar because in Japan they didn't have a Target Master Scourge or a Target Master Cyclonus. They've just reused the little Target Masters for them. But them guys are super, super rare. Google them if you want, have a nose at them. So finally on here we've got Scramble City. I've mentioned the Scramble City with the robots where you could literally move the limbs around. So you've got your Superior and Defensor and Computron. And then finally here as well, this was another Japanese exclusive. This is Raiden, made up of the train bots. And at the moment, as I said, this is off the cuff. I'm not even going to attempt to remember all 6 of them names because I might get them wrong. Turning it over. So as I say, as always, there always seems to be a few less Decepticons. You've got your checklist down there you can click through. Just for those of you who don't know, Autobots are known as Cybertrons, so their numbers start with a C. Decepticons are called Destrons, and they start with a D. So same principle on the back. We've got the Headmasters, so you've got the triple changing Horicons at the top. Moving over, they also did a Super God Master Force repaint of him, known as Black Zarek. And then the smaller Headmasters here as well, Headmaster Juniors. They all stayed exactly the same colours, but they just changed the names. The only one I can remember off the top of my head, unfortunately, Squeeze Play, and the reason I can remember that, unfortunately, again, is his name is Cancer. So they've obviously changed that since this was out in the late 80s. So there we go. We've got 6 shot, and again, I believe They did a repaint of him known as Great Shot, but for some reason they've not got that there. I'll try and find a picture in a minute. Here are, oh, this glare's terrible, I'm really sorry. There's Buster and Hydra, which of course are the Darkwing's repaint. There we go, we can see them much better there. And also, while I'm here, you've got the one which is like a secret. These are Super God Master Force characters, as I say, so the little Power Masters are known as God Masters, and this there is actually Overlord, so I can show you what they look like here. There is, I've done videos on these, but there they are, Buster and Hydra, and of course there's Overlord, and then the picture, there you go, of the base mode is the one that they're showing there. Excellent, so we slide over, and we've got, as we know him as Piranacon, in Japan, as I say, King Poseidon. There he is, of course, he was a target master. All the little individual robots can turn into a gun for him. And we've got the Scramble City bots. There they are. Abominus, Bruticus and Menasor. And then finally the Pretenders, which again, major parts in the Super God Master Force cartoon. Well, I'm quickly here. As I say, that's the other thing that came with the box set. It looks like it's a mailway, a giveaway. So you'll notice, as I say, on the Autobot side for the Pretenders, it didn't have Landmine as we would know him. Can't remember his name in Japan, unfortunately. But here you go, Super God Master Force. There's all the lovely artwork. We know it as the Pretenders and the Power Masters, but it's known as Super God Master Force artwork. And it looks like here, with some robot points, and with, is that 500 or 3,000 yen? With 3,000 yen by the looks of it. Maybe 500. Obviously, I can't read it, unfortunately. And you send it off to this particular address and you can get a landmine. Excellent. Again, brilliant idea. Thank you very much, Ultra Marcus. Please check out his channel. He does some amazing stop motion stuff. And again, this is just a brilliant idea. Hopefully, because most of you guys won't have seen things like this, it is good to have a look at and expand all our knowledge. Again, I'm still learning at the same time. But this is the Japanese catalogue for a Super God Master Force figure. I hope you enjoyed looking at it. I hope it's encouraged you, as looking at other Japanese figures has encouraged me to buy them as well. And take care and subscribe for more.